Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Thursday, the 6th of January 2022. It's time for the LA Times game. I'm playing it a bit later than earlier, I should say, than normal because I've got some work to do later, and I might post it a bit later. Let's see how long it takes me to finish. We know this game, don't we? LA Times expert level. I'm not sure it's going to be as difficult as today's. What's it called? New York Times, which, well, I suppose it wasn't that difficult, but just a tricky way to find your way in with that puzzle today. I see a much easier way in today for the LA Times. Certainly 8s have to be in this square because of the intervening 8s, as you saw just a moment ago. At least we have one easy number, more than one in fact. So as I say, the other game was quite tricky to get into. 2's obviously up here now. Two blocks up this square and 2 blocks across here as well, so that's a 2 to place. Then 2 down this column, down this column, and 2 across row 8 puts a 2 into that square there. I do believe this is the only place we can put a 1. Let me just see if that's correct though. First up, this one blocks this square, this one blocks these 2 squares. Now, if you consider this one is going to block down here and will be in one of these 2 squares, that square will have to be blocked, and so 1 will be there. Let's just keep looking. Fives are in one of these 2 squares, and here. Okay, we've got a 6 blocking across this. Oh, start that again. Let me keep the mouse mat still. That's my problem. It's not so much the mouse, it's the mouse mat. The thing is, I need the other hand on the keyboard to hold down the shift key. Otherwise it doesn't quite work properly. And this is a 6 in here now. I think I can get something here. Missing numbers appear to be 6, 7, and something else. The something else is a 4, but the 6 and the 7 both block this square, so this has got to be a 4 then, right? Okay, so not much happening with that. Let's see, 5s are kind of, let's see, 5s, 5s, 5s. Mm. Okay, let's see what's missing across here. So missing numbers are 3, 5, and 9. Well, we've got a blocking 3. We've got 1 blocking 5, but the 9 we don't know anything about just yet. What's happening in this column here? We are missing 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see 2, 3, 4 blocking up here already. 2, 3, 4. What else? 7 and 9. Any chance? No, I didn't quite make it. I see 2, 3, 4 blocking here. So I know this square is going to be 7 or 9, but anyway, let's consider as well. 2, 4, 7. It's got to be 3 or 9. Didn't quite get there. What's happening in this column here? We've got 1, 2, 3. We are missing 4, which blocks the top row. 5, which blocks the second row. And 7, which we have no information on. So I'm going to put in some pencil marks, as is my usual practice. Let's put in the ones first of all, where they can go very easily in these squares. The missing number here is 7. Let's put that in immediately. Right. 2's then, what's happening with 2's? We've got 2 blocking across this row, so we've got a pair of 2's up there. We've got 2 blocking across here and across here, so a pair of 2's in those squares. We've also got 2 blocking across these 2 rows, so we've got a string of 2's there that we can place. 3's are a pair there. Three blocks across here and down here, so 3 is a pair where our 1's are a pair, and 3 is also a pair in these squares. Now, so we've got ourselves a 1 and 3 pair here. That's nice, isn't it? So when we see the 6 going across here, we now know that 6 must be in that square there, and the missing numbers here are 7 and 9, I do believe. I do declare 7 and 9. So 7 then will be somewhere down here. I'll put it in since I'm doing that right now. And then 9's not sure. Okay, let's get back onto what we're doing, which was 3's, right? Any more pairs on 3's? I don't think so. 4's then, yeah, 4 blocking down here, and this 4 blocking all the way down here. We'll put a pair of 4's in those squares. 4 across this row, this one here I mean, and that 4 across this row means that's a pair of 4's there. Can't see anything else on 4's. 5's then. Okay, 5 blocking across row 9 and row 8. Puts a pair of 5's here. I don't normally refer to it like that because it gets a bit confusing since this is already a game of numbers. If you start having to call out the rows and columns by digits as well, it gets very confusing. 5's. Any other 5's? Any other 5's? Going once, going twice, gone 6's then. Have we not finished 6 yet? No, we have not, but we've done a lot of it. 6 blocking down here and across here, so that puts a pair of 6's there. 6 blocking down here and 6 across here puts a pair of 6's here. And that is it for 6. Oh, 7, look at that. We've got a missing number here now. 7 is it. Like Coke is it. Okay, so I think that's it. And then 8's now. 8 blocks down and up, so a pair of 8's go there. 8 now blocks down here and across here, so we also have a pair of 8s in those two squares. No more. 9s, 9 blocks up this column and 9 blocks this square here, so a pair of 9s are possible like that. The 9 in the first row blocks across and this 9 here blocks up, so a pair of 9s are in those squares. And that be that, I think. Oh no, down here, look. 9 across this row and across this row. So a pair of 9s must fit like such. Okay. So, examination time. Something, words that can scare students. I rather like this, having a 3, 4 and a 9 here, and also having a 6, 8 and a 9 here. Because it means if you get 1, they will all fall, right? And 4 will go as well. Okay, let's complete this block here. So 3 blocks across here, so we've got 3 available like that. 4 is done, 5 is done, 6 is done, 7 is done, 8 is done, 9 is done. We've got ourselves a single 6. Lucky I started there, wasn't it, really? Okay, this then can have its 6 extracted, and this 6 is no longer needed. 6 will be in this square, and 1 will be here since we just overwrote a 1, and a 5 will be here. And that's all easy, wasn't it? Now the 5 blocks up here and 5 blocks across here, so we now know 5 is a pair in these squares. So blocking back in this direction, 5 blocking across here and 5 blocking up here, we can place our 5 there. 5 down here, 5 up here, 5 is a pair in those squares. Right, looking much better, I think, already. So let's see what's missing along the bottom row here. We've got, we're missing 2, of course, in these two squares, 4 and 7. Any other help in 4 or 7? No. But yes, we have, because 7 blocks here now, so 7 must be in that square. This has got to be a 4. And of course, that means 4 is in one of these two squares. Now we've got a blocking 4 down here. So 4 is in fact there, and 2 is there. And that means this is nowhere 2. This is a beautiful 2, and the 2 will be in this square, and the 2's can be removed from these squares. 2 is a complete digit. 2 and 6 are both done. We don't have to worry about them. They've left home and can fend for themselves. We're now looking for 1, 3, 4. Okay, well, let's just click through the digits, shall we? Because now things have changed quite a bit, so we can put 1s into those squares there. And we have 1 blocking up here and across there and up there, I should say. That's 1s there, and that's all accounted for. 2, as I said, is done. 3s now then. Okay, does that look correct? I believe it does. All present and correct. So 4s, 4 blocks down here and up here, so we have a pair of 4s in these squares. We have 4 blocking up here and across here, so now in fact we have a pair of 4s here, meaning that 4 that I just put there was a bit premature. We'll put the 4 here. Okay, and 5s are still to be got. So does it look correct so far? Yes, it does. Now 5 blocks across here, 5 blocks up there. Okay. 5s are going to appear in these squares like that. 6, 7, 8. We're looking for 9. Okay, let's hold off. 7. Sorry, should be jumping the gun. Let's get rid of candidate 7 there. No point in jumping the gun, is there really? 7 blocks across here, so a pair of 7s in these squares. Now we have 8 blocking down here. Oh, we didn't need that one. 8 blocking across here is good enough. So 8s must appear there, meaning that 8 is no longer true. 8 is in this square only. Okay. And with the 9s, they appear to be correct, I think. Right. Okay, so anything look useful to you? No. Okay, in that case, let's put those 9s in these 3 squares here. And also 9s can appear in these 3 squares here, right? So 9 is now everywhere that it can go. 1 is everywhere it can go already. 3. Okay, 3 can be in these squares, but down here 3 can actually be anywhere. Let's put it in. 4s are present and correct. 5s are in every block. 7s. 7 blocks up here, so 7 is possible in these squares. And 7 blocks up here, so we've got 7 available in those squares. 8 is not done down here yet. So we've got a blocking 8 here, so we've got 3 possibilities for 8. Like that. Everywhere else is done, and 9 is done everywhere, isn't it? Right, so we can now check our check for patterns, and I've seen a 7, 9 here, so I think it's going to look good, meaning this 7 cannot stand. When we remove it, we're left with a single 1. Let's put it in. That's going to put a 3 here and a 1 there. This is going to give us 7 in that square, 9 in that square, 7 in that square. It's a pretty fast start. 7 here will give us a 4 there. And let's get rid of this candidate 7 here, shall we? Okay. Right. That was a pretty good start, I think. Any more patterns that we can spot? I mean, I've seen the 7, 9 down here as well, but that's not going anywhere because that's the totality of it. We have a single 8 here, that's good. Okay, the 8 can go there then, meaning this 8 can be removed. And so can this 8 here. Right. And we're left with a pair of 1 and 3, that looks to be okay. Any more patterns that look juicy? Yep, 3, 7, 3, 7, 8, and 3, 8. So 3 numbers in 3 squares. This has got to be a 4 now. That's the only place a 4 can appear, I guess. 1 number to complete this column. The missing number is 3, I do believe. So this will be an 8, and to fit here we'll have a 9. This 8 means that 8 is in this square now. This 8 can be taken away. 3, 7 pair, that's got to be a 1. meaning this is a 3, and our 1 is placed here. Since we have a 3, this has got to be a 7, this is a 9. 3 in this square, 7 here. 3 here. This 3 can be taken out, leaving us with a pair of 5 and 9 there. 5, 9, 5, 9. Do you see our unique rectangle here? Look, 5, 9, 5, 9, 5, 9. And here we also have a 5, 9, but we also have a 4. So we know that that's got to be a 4 because it can't be the 5 or the 9. Okay, let's get rid of these excess candidate 4s where we don't need them. Noisy outside. It's chucking out time at the office. 9 here means that that's a 7. This is a 9. 5 goes here, 7 is in this square, 5 is up there. We are having fun. 3 is there, 9 is there. I don't know if the microphone's picking this up, but it's very noisy outside. 9 is here. 5 will finish our LA Times expert level game for this evening. Thank you. May not be back today, but I might. But if not, I'll see you again tomorrow. But anyway, you can look at these games whenever you feel like them. You don't have to follow my timings, of course. Okay, bye-bye.